Welcome to the She is Awakening Seasonal Journal podcast. I'm Susan Beth, creator of the She is Awakening Seasonal Journal, a practice that walks through each season, creating space for connection with our Creator as well as ourselves. You are listening to week 7 in the Winter Seasonal Journal. Unless we are intentional in how we desire to live each day, we can tend to live life on autopilot and be pulled toward the loudest voice or distraction of the moment. God can speak to us in so many different ways. Creating space to get still helps us connect with our Creator, which is our ultimate source of life. For many, journaling is one of the most life-giving practices. It helps us get still and know God. The practice of writing, it slows us down and allows us to breathe, allowing Holy Spirit to lead, comfort, and instruct us. Matthew chapter 11, verses 28 through 30 from the Message read, "Are you tired, worn out, burned out on religion? Come to me. Get away with me and you'll recover your life. I'll show you how to take a real rest. Walk with me and work with me. Watch how I do it. Learn the unforced rhythms of grace. I won't lay anything heavy or ill-fitting on you. Keep company with me and you'll learn to live freely and lightly." Week 7, Rooted. To be rooted in the Creator is to find our origin, sustenance, and purpose in the One who fashioned us. Just as a tree draws life from its roots, our connection to God is what nourishes and sustains every part of our being. He is not merely the beginning of life, He is the ongoing source of it, providing what we need to grow, to stand firm, and to flourish. A tree cannot survive if it's disconnected from its roots. Neither can we truly thrive apart from God. When we are rooted in Him, His presence becomes the unseen but undeniable force that feeds our souls. His love is the nutrient that heals our brokenness, His truth the stability that grounds us, and His Spirit the living water that refreshes us in times of drought. In Him, we find the strength to weather storms that would otherwise overwhelm us. The winds of change may bend us, and the cold seasons may strip us bare, but we remain because His love within us is enduring and eternal. The Creator does not just sustain us, He transforms us. Like a tree that not only stands firm, but bears fruit, we too are called to bring life to others. When we are rooted in God, our lives become vessels through which His grace and goodness flow to the world around us. Here are some prompts for you to pray and process this week. What is your root source? Is your root source life-giving and sustaining? How can you become more intentional about your root system allowing and sustaining growth in your life? So what does it mean to be rooted? I love that nature always provides us with these profound parallels that offer us insight into the deeper aspects of our humanity. Because both root systems, the physical and the natural and the spiritual roots, they play essential roles in sustaining life and providing nourishment and stability and connection to something greater. And here's the thing, the strength and the depth of roots directly influence the overall health and the resilience of plants and us as individuals. Just as the roots of a tree go deep into the soil, we can establish spiritual roots and ground ourselves in times of uncertainty and challenge. So, what does that look for us personally, though? Being rooted spiritually, I have found it to be such a transformative journey that involves cultivating this profound connection with God, our Creator, by embracing rhythms and practices that nourish our soul. And these rhythms and practices will be unique for each of us because we're all different. And that means a particular practice that might be super meaningful to me and my walk with God, it just doesn't nourish you in the same way. And that's what I have found to be so beautiful about our relationship with God. It's unique, it's individual. And we can come as we are to our God, and He totally gets us because He is the one that formed us. So being in His presence, it feels like home. This journey is marked by resilience, compassion, and a deep sense of purpose. This journey of connection is deeply personal, and it often goes unseen as we are rooted and being developed from an unseen source. But just because it might be unseen, just like those roots that are so deep under the tall, sprawling oak tree, just because it's unseen does not mean it's not important. Because here's the thing. When the bitter cold and storms of winter and life come, and they will, only what is rooted will remain. The roots of our relationship with our Creator is what holds. The God that designed and formed you knows you better than you know yourself. Your Creator planted the seeds of His image uniquely in you and desires to co-labor with you in revealing the beauty of His goodness and mercy in the world. He desires to walk with you through every season and is faithful to complete what He started in you.